And so they put the strips on probably about a week ago,
Okay, so we're
2 weeks
live
ago,
down
and
in
now they're
Battery Park
taking them
City.
out, and
I
that
am in
treated
a
the mites, but doesn't
because we are
hurt the
doing a
bees.
hive
If that makes
dive
sense.
down by the One World Trade or the Freedom Tower.
Unfortunately, you know, going global is a great thing, but it also can introduce pests that don't belong in the environment, and the varroa mites are one of those.
Right, so I didn't even
But
know
the good news
there
is nature's also kind of figuring it out. And
homes for bees right in Battery Park City. It's important to support the Bee Conservancy.
So that's why they did need help. You got it?
So what did we just do? We want to talk about what we just did besides a hive dive, right? We were going in to do what?
We removed the edible strip that was in there over 3 weeks to kill varroa mites.
Give me one.
Okay, they're
And they're
killing the
larvae.
mites. They were killing the mites that were in there, right? But look at this. This is how they are building, you know, their home, right? What is this happening here? What is that? Where's Brian?
I'm right here.
What? Oh my God, he's lighting fire.
They've just
Look at
I'm
that.
playing with fire over here.
Oh God.
watch your suit, Brian.
I gotcha.
It's a
Thank
honeycomb.
you.
Yeah, they're just picking the honey out of it.
They're getting honeycomb.
Oh yeah.
There you go, my dear. You're welcome.
So Brian, come tell us. You
Oh,
gotta
you're
be-
good. You're good. It just
gotta
likes
be-
you, Chrissy.
Nope, we gotta be just
It
crawling
has
up.
good taste. So talk to me, Chrissy.
So tell us, because now we're live on my personal channel, right?
Oh,
so
I
we're
love
gonna
it.
tell my personal family and friends a little bit more intimately what we're doing here.
So what the beekeepers are doing here is they're just doing a little hive inspection. They're making sure that there's a healthy queen, and then they had some strips on these hives for varroa mites, and they put them on a couple weeks ago, and they're taking them off now, and that helps with the parasite that unfortunately has made itself known in hives all across America. But now you can see them really rushing in. That's a great shot because we were kind of in the way there, and they're bringing in all kinds of pollen and nectar. You got a few girls out front that are fanning to cool the hive off a little bit.
Aren't they all girls?
They're almost all girls. I didn't see any drones yet. The boy bees are drones.
Yeah, 'cause-
About 95% are female.
And they don't have stingers,
Some
right?
hives it could be a lower, and they don't have stingers. You did your homework.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love bees.
Only the girls can sting, yes, and only the girls do.
And then they kick the guys out after, right?
Listen.
I know a lot about
Join
bees.
bees in the
I
No,
love
Zebra's
bees.
mine.
I'm stealing her from you.
I love bees. Like I really.
You are so right. All the males are driven out at the end of the season because they don't want to feed them.
Yeah, and then they
So,
just go on the ground and they
listen
die.
to this,
Where
Chrissy.
did they go?
They get
This
kicked
is
out of the
what
hive
they
and they
do.
die because they can't feed.
listen.
This is gonna blow your mind what they do in the wintertime. All the other insects in the world, some migrate like a monarch butterfly, very few. Most either perish or hibernate down in the leaf debris. Bees form a winter cluster. So the queen lays the egg
Yes.
around September,
Yeah.
and the nurse bees feed them a little bit differently, and they become what's known as winter bees.
Yes.
And winter bees vibrate, which causes friction,
Which
and
causes
friction causes heat, and they
course.
make their own heat in their hive, and
That's
they
incredible.
warm that cluster. And guess
Right.
who's in the very middle of that cluster?
The queen.
The queen.
I wish. The queen.
Johnson.
Brian.
That queen over there. Is in the
Brian was
middle
in the
of
middle.
the cluster staying warm, even on a very
Right.
cold day, about 90 degrees.
Wow.
And so
Smart lady.
they then
knows what she wants.
Guess how they have all that energy to do that?
How?
They live off of the honey that they
Honey.
brought into the hive. But we as beekeepers can only take a certain portion
Yeah.
of the honey. We have to leave upwards of 80 to 100 pounds of honey for them to live on in the winter.
Right.
So if there's extra, that's what we take, that's what we harvest,
great
and that's
winter.
what we jar up.
Right?
Nice.
Great winter.
Oh, we had a very mild winter.
Right.
Very mild
but
winter.
that meant that you were able to procure a lot, right, and get enough financial reserves to help preserve honey. right?
Exactly,
Honey
and
bees.
you know what was bigger was we had an
Right.
earlier, like in February it warmed
Yeah.
up faster, so the queen started laying faster, so they built up faster.
Right.
And
Right.
there's strength in numbers.
Yes.
So the more girls you have out working in the fields, the
Yes.
more they're
Yes.
going to bring in.
Right. So the idea is that we need to save them.
We need to save them. We need to help keep them healthy. But not just our honeybees, our native bees too.
Yeah, exactly.
By helping the honeybees, we're helping the native bees as well. Our bumblebees, our leaf cutters.
Right.
Isn't that cool?
You've got to show Ziva what's behind us. I mean, this is downtown New York, right? There's what is it, Freedom Tower?
Yeah, the One World Trade.
Right, and I think that this is life, right? We have life rebuilding and forming right there in downtown. It's important. Come visit. I think that it's important for everyone to see what's happening here in downtown New York, in Battery Park. The city is reopening. There's ways to find to support this, not only in New York City, but also in Detroit with Bees in the D. And we will we'll provide that information after this live so that you can support the Conservancy here in New York, Bees in the D in Detroit. And when you purchase the honey, it's going back to Bees in the D. So we thank you, love you.
But can I add one thing?
You tell me.
Chrissy, no, listen to what I have to add. Doesn't she look amazing in a
Yes,
bee suit?
yes.
I mean, come on.
Dior.
There we go.
Monsieur Dior. Yeah.
Thank you. Tune in.
Dior. There's Mr. Dior.